Dear participants, we are starting the webinar session. In case if you have any queries and if you have any confusions, kindly reply to chat so that I will read your and just clarify your doubts and clarification. So at any given point of time, if you have any doubts, kindly reply to chat. Starting the session. Good morning, everybody. This is Manuraj. The word for today. So today's session we are going to talk about getting acquainted with Tally.ERP 9. So during this presentation we will be learning few things about Tally. So few there in the product also I will be showing what all changes can be made, how to surrender, and how to see the comparison statement, auto backup, disintegrate accounts in inventory. So at any given point of time, if anyone has any doubt, kindly reply to chat. I will clear your clarification and then I will proceed. This is the agenda for the meeting. Profile updation. What is statutory stat 5? How to use. How to download updates from website. Surrender and reactivate license. Wow features of Tally.ERP 9. Self-service. Assisted services. This is the agenda for today's webinar session. So dear participants, shall we proceed? If yes, can you reply to chat? Okay. So how do I update my profile? Profile is nothing but the information about your company. As you would have purchased Tally, and as there should be some information which has to be stored or saved for a particular serial number, you have to update your profile. So when you update your profile, you will have certain information like address, contact person, name, phone number, and email ID. So by these information, we can come to know what is your company name and what is where exactly your company is located and other information. So now let me explain you how to update the profile in Tally.ERP 9. So once when you open Tally, you will find a screen of company info. The top you can see option called Control Center. The shortcut key is Control K. Control Center is an interface to manage licensing configuration. Mr. Prabhat Mahesh, is your voice clear? Are you able to hear my voice, Mr. Prabhat Mahesh? If yes, can you reply to chat? Kindly check with your speakers, Mr. Prabhat Mahesh. Other participants are able to hear the voice, are able to hear my voice. Sorry. Other participants, is the voice clear? If yes, kindly reply through chat. Mr. Prabhat, there could be some technical problem in your system. Okay, fine. Now we'll continue. So Control Center is an interface to manage licensing configurations, Tally.NET users, TDS, jobs and recruitment, assessment, managing your account details. So through control center, these activities can be done and these configurations can be made. So how do I log into control center? So when you click on control K, so Tally displays a option called login as remote Tally net user. Below that, it will ask for your registered email ID and the Tally.net password which you could have received from our Tally solutions. So that email, your registered email ID with Tally and the Tally.net password should be mentioned. Enter the account ID in the field and password. So once when you press enter, you will get control center screen, which you can see in the screen. So under that you have account profile management. That is the details about your account. So you have to click on account profile management. So once when you click on account profile management, you will find these options. So account ID is your email ID, account nature, organization or individual, account type, name of the organization, address of the company, country where the company is located, in which state it is located, in which city, what is the postal code of the city, what is the landline number along with the code, and below this you have a contact person name. So in future if you want to contact anyone, so we will be contacting these contact persons along with this particular number. So this will be registered in our side, so that when we check your serial number status, your serial number profile will find these information. So the same thing I just log into Tally, I just show you. So in Tally, control center, I click on control K. So this is control center screen. Account profile management. So account ID is your email ID as I said previously. Account name whether a individual or it is an organization. Name of the organization. What is the company name? Account type will take customer by default. Address. Country, you will have a list of country name. State. City. Postal code. Landline number. If you want you can provide it. Website. And here, if you have any citation mix or mix, you can select the appropriate one and not applicable and we can give the name. So once when you give this name and if you press enter and accept, your profile will be registered. So this is how you have to update your profile, and updating profile is very, very important because your information is very, very important to us and this information will not be shared to anyone. In case if there is any new releases which is going to launch, so in such cases, the release updates will be sent to your registered email ID as well. So account profile management is very important. And dear customers, if anyone has not updated your profile, kindly update the profile once after finishing the session. So this is regarding to updating profile. So any doubts with regard to updating profile? If you have any doubts, kindly reply to chat. We will continue. Okay, we'll continue. Next is stat file. Stat file contains all statutory information related to various taxes such as VAT, excise, service tax, TDS, payroll. This is state specific and covers pan-India tax classifications, forms, annexures calculations. The implication of tax change, form change, introduction of new tax rate by state or central government is updated through stat file. So through stat file, say for example, in Karnataka today, the tax rate is 5.5%. If government increases or decreases the percentage, say for example, it increases the percentage, the tax percentage from 5.5 to 6.5, then such changes will be updated to a stat file. So a stat file will be released. Customers who are using the previous stat file, they can download a new stat file. That is, customers from Karnataka, they can download the new stat file and they can get the latest tax rate. So I'll show you in the product how to download the new stat file through product and through website as well. So how to use stat file? So during installation of Tally.ERP 9, the compatible stat.900 file will get loaded. That means when you install Tally, by default in Tally.exe, a compatible stat file will be loaded automatically. As an example, if you are installing release 4.7, in 4.7, you will have stat 195 defaultly which will get loaded. It's an example. So you will have few more stat files like stat 198, 199, 200 as well. So such stat files can be downloaded and can be pasted in a Tally folder to get the latest update. The statutory update will be released through stat 900 at regular intervals. Download this stat file from www.tallysolutions.com. That means if there is any changes in the tax rate in any of the states, then a stat.900 file will be launched in our website. So customers can either download from this website, and there is one more option from product as well. Even that I will show you. So once when you download this stat file from the website, you have to copy the file. That means if you have downloaded it on the desktop, you have to copy that file and you have to paste in the Tally folder. Once after pasting in the Tally folder, Mr. Rahul, let me know your difficulty in understanding so that I can explain it once again. Can you reply through chat so that I will explain you once again, Mr. Rahul? Where you are finding difficulty? Yes, Mr. Mohammed, Tally folder means the directory. If you have installed Tally in C drive, and in C drive a new folder by name Tally.ERP 9 will be created. Inside that directory, stat.900 will be pasted. Should be pasted. Mr. Rahul, if you have any concerns, can you reply to chat? Yes, Mr. Mohammed Sohaib, you can update stat file for education mode also, but you can't pass the transaction for all the days. You can only pass transactions on the first, second and the month and the date. So only 3 days will be applicable. So you can pass the transaction only for 3 days. So copy to the existing, I'll just show the demo as well how to copy paste. The new stat file changes will get imported in Tally. And there is a note, it's very, very important. Customer with valid Tally Next subscription can download the latest stat version release. You will enjoy the benefits of Tally Next subscription for 1 year from the date of activation and renew yearly. So, for every Tally customer who purchases Tally newly, there will be Tally Next subscription free for 1 year. So, in that 1 year, you can download all the stat files free of cost. Once your Tally Next subscription gets expired, then you're supposed to renew it for another 1 more year so that any changes made, customers will be applicable. They can download the latest stat file and they can get the latest update. So now I'll show you in product how to download the stat file, how to identify the stat file is downloaded. Mr. Mohammed Soeb Afzal Khan has a question. After the first year, you will have to pay for the stat file update. Yes, Mr. Mohammed Soeb Afzal Khan. In case after 1 year, if the subscription gets expired, if any new release or a new stat file comes, then if you want the latest update, you have to renew the subscription and you have to get the latest update. In case if you think that I am in the latest update and I don't need the latest update which is given by the department, then you can continue with the existing EXE and existing stat file only. Mr. Prabhat Mahesh, the charges for Tally Next subscription is for single user 3,600 per year, multi-user 10,800. Now, Mr. Mohammed Soeb Afzal Khan, if you renew the Tally Next subscription, the stat file update and the release update will be free of cost. So I am showing the product. In the product, you can see here you will get stat file. That is the current stat file which you are using. And in case if there is any, this is the latest one, stat file. In case if there is a new stat file, it will show stat 290, 220 available. Mr. Jayesh has a question whether we need to surrender the license for updating 4.7 release to 4.8. Mr. Jayesh, you can surrender and you can update, or else you can go with online update as well. Now I will show you how to go with online update. So in online update, you need now to surrender the license. If you click on online update, from 4.7 it will just update to release 4.8. So surrender is not required. In case if you want to surrender the license and if you want to install 4.8 manually, you can do it. You have to take the data backup in release 4.7, surrender the license, download release 4.8 exe, install and reactivate. Yes, Mr. Jay, I'll just give you the brief idea about online update. Then if you have any queries, please reply to chat so that I will clear your doubt. So here you have stat file over here. So this here customers can identify which stat file you are using. Stat 219 is showing. So if tomorrow 220 stat file comes, it is showing 220 available. So I'll just show you how to go with online update from gateway of Tally or from company info F12, product and features, F12, product and features. Here you will find add-on, extension, acquiNTED. So here you will find the latest stat file. Click on list of releases. So I'll just show you once again from gateway of Tally or from company info F12, product and features. Keep the cursor on stat version 5. Mr. Mohammed Mustafa Khan has a query, sir, when I download the latest 4.8 release and try to install it to the message shows, please press install to install release 4.7. Mr. Mohammed Mustafa Khan, before installing 4.8, please do uninstall release 4.7, then try to install release 4.8, it will be installed. Because 4.7 will not be uninstalled. When you try to overwrite, this problem will appear. So keep the cursor on stat version 219 or any stat file which you will be showing. Then click on list releases. That is Alt R. A shortcut key, Alt R. So when you press Alt R, it will show all the list of stat files. If Mohammed Shoaib Akhtar Khan, the data that you can remain same, but make sure before surrendering or uninstalling Tally, take the data backup for safer side. So say for example 219, if tomorrow 220 comes, so by keeping the cursor over here, you can click on install. So you need to log into admin right. If you click on install, so Tally will display the email ID and Tally name password. Once if you press enter, from 219 it will get upgrade to 220. So click on install, mention the email ID and password, it will get updated to the latest stat file. So this is how you do online updates with regarding to stat file. Mr. Prabhat Mahesh, please press F12. To get product and features, please press F12. So with regard to updating releases, the same option. Keep the cursor on the releases. Tally.ERP 9 CDC release, whether it is showing 4.7 or 4.6. Click on list of releases, Alt R. So even here, you have to go for install now. Then click on install. Mention the email ID and Tally name password. Press enter. Automatically, the release will get updated. No need of surrendering the license, but make sure before doing online update, please take the data backup. So this is how you do online update. If you came Mr. Jayesh, with regard to online update, okay. So this is with regarding to online update with stat and release. So I'll show you how to download the stat file from the website. So I'll open our website www.tallysolutions.com, which you can see in the screen. www.tallysolutions.com. So you open www.tallysolutions.com, you'll get download. Click on download option. Mr. Jayesh, it is not possible to record this video from your side. We are recording this video. Once after finishing this webinar session, I just share you the recorded webinar. Please share your email ID to which we have to share the recorded webinar. So when you click on download, you will find this option, download center. Click on download center. So when you click on download center, so download center web page is getting opened. So you'll find this stat file over there. So this is the download center screen. So here you will find statutory file for Tally.ERP 9 4.8. So here below this you will find the stat file. As I said, now it is 219. If tomorrow department, if there is any changes in the department and if Tally launches 220, so here you will find the statutory master version 220. So you have to click on this file. It will ask for save. So you can save in any location. And you can save it on the desktop. So it has got saved. Open folder. So this is the stat file. It is shown like this, stat.900. Copy this stat file. Once after copying this stat file, you have to paste inside Tally folder. So this is the Tally icon. I'll go for right click, properties, open file location. So here you'll have the old stat.900 file as it is. You have to paste the new stat file. Mr. Mohammed sir, now we are able to see the screen. I'll just show it once again. So the stat file has got saved on the desktop by name stat.900. I will copy this stat.900 file. So Tally is installed in C drive. Tally.ERP 9 folder. So inside this you will find stat.900 file. So here you have to paste it. Tally will ask for replace. You have to copy and you have to replace it. So this is how you do it. Yes, Mr. Tarun, please share your email ID so that we will share you the recorded webinar. Okay, Ms. Aarti, I'll just show you once again how to paste it, how to download and how to paste it once again. This is our website download center. You have to click on this particular file and you have to save it in any of the folder. It could be on the folder or it could be on the desktop. Once it is saved, so I have saved in file name is pad.900. I'll just copy this pad.900 file. After copying this pad.900 file, I'll go to my Tally folder. My Tally folder is installed in C drive. So here you'll find this pad.900 file, that is the previous one. Paste it. It will ask for replace. Please replace it. So now we'll get the latest stat file in the Tally. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? Okay. Okay, Mr. Prasanna Kumar, I'll share you the video link to you once after finishing session to your email ID. So this is with regarding to stat file. Next, walk features. Walk features nothing but unexpected features which you find in Tally.ERP. Auto capitalization. Auto capitalization is nothing but when you type any word, the first letter of the word is automatically written in uppercase without bothering or being careful about it. So this is called as auto capitalization. Even this I will show you in the product as well. Tally fit. So Tally fit is nothing but in near future, like if you may be dealing in lakhs or millions, then near future in your world you would be dealing in crores and billions. So Tally will be accepting these big figures in the amount field. So this is called as Tally fit. Integrate and disintegrate accounts and inventory. So whenever at any given point of time, you can maintain only accounts company as well as accounts with inventory company. So you can integrate and disintegrate accounts and inventory. SRT will also share you the recorded webinar session. So auto backup, that is, how do you take the auto backup? Ms. Susha Prasad, please share the email ID so that we can share you the recorded webinar session. That's what Mr. Mohammed Saib Akhtar Khan, in future will even increase the stock item description. So auto backup, so how to take auto backup, and what is the use of taking auto backup, and what is Alt F12 as well. Tally Vault. What is Tally Vault? Why it is required? Comparison report. So in Tally you can compare the report for one financial year to another financial year, or else from one costing method to another costing method. Export to Excel and other formats. Unlimited classifications. Dynamic reclassification. So these are the wow features of Tally.ERP. So I'll explain each and every feature in detail. If you have any concerns, any doubt, please reply to chat. So auto capitalization. First we'll go with auto capitalization. In the Tally, so I go to ledger, create, I'll give ABC. See, by default, when I give it as ABC, the first letter is taking capital. So this is called as auto capitalization. If I give that, see, the first letter is taking as capital. So this is called as auto capitalization. So Tally by default will see the first letter and will automatically write the first letter in the uppercase. So this is called as auto capitalization. Tally fit. So this is Tally fit. While passing any transaction, you can give values, any values. So Tally will take any values. So today, as I said, you may be dealing in lakhs. Tomorrow you may deal in crores. So Tally has a capability of allowing users to give the value, they can increase the value as per the requirement. They can give any value, Tally will take those values automatically. So this is with regard to Tally fit. Integrate and disintegrate accounts and inventory. That means when I go to P&L, so here I will find both accounting and inventory. So in F11, we have an option called integrate accounts and inventory. If you make this option as now, so it will show only inventory. So you can find here opening stock, closing stock is not displaying. So it is displaying only actual inventory over here. So this is called as integrate accounts and inventory. So it will integrate both accounts as well as inventory. So you can see the report with accounts and inventory, or you can see report only with accounts. Here you can just find the difference in the opening stock. The inventory is not getting added. Just a moment for Dr. Khan. I will ask you an example where accounts inventory will be disintegrated. So the reason is, in the P&L account we will find the opening stock and closing stock. So few customer requirement is that they need not to show their inventory, they need only account oriented entries to display in P&L. So in S11 we have option to disintegrate the inventory from accounting. So to make it as here, I can see the inventory total as well. If you make this option as no, the inventory total will not display in the opening stock and as well as closing stock. Is that clear, Mr. Mohammed Saib Akhtar Khan? The stock itself will not show, it will not display in the P&L. And the option is set to no. Mr. Ugamurthy has a query. Is it possible to convert capital letter names to normal typing style? If all the letters is typed in the capital letter, you have to manually go and change the letters into normal style as you require, but the first letter will be capital only. But the remaining letter you can change it as per your preference, but you have to do it manually. We come quickly, the duration of the session is 1 hour. We have another 20 minutes more so that we will finish the session. So Ms. Aarti has a query, where can we see the debit and credit note? Ms. Aarti, if you want to see only the debit and credit note transaction, we do have a report in Tally. Go for display. Accounts book. General register. Ms. Aarti, just make a note from gateway of Tally, display, accounts book, debtor register. So you have debit note register, credit note register, where you can find only debit note entries and credit note entries. When for the transaction is planned, here you can see only debit note transaction. See register. Even from your daybook also you can see display daybook. Press F4, select debit note. If you give the period, the Tally will display all the debit note transactions. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? Mr. Mohammed Saib Akhtar Khan has a question. Mr. Mohammed Saib Akhtar Khan, with regard to tracking number, in this section will not go in detail. So please just enroll yourself for accounting and inventory features so that regarding tracking number, when we do order processing, we will clarify because it will need some more time. Yeah, as you said, it is clear for using tracking number in F11, F2, you have to enable this option. Use tracking delivery note number. Unless until you enable this option, you can't use tracking number. Ms. Samskruti has a question. What is the difference between ledger and group? Samskruti, ledger and group is nothing but group is which should be defining where all the relevant ledgers are defined under a particular group. So for example, you have it's like a department, like you have HR department. Under HR department, you will have few HR assistants, like that. So that can be grouped under HR department, where you have a consolidated report when you go to a particular group. Mr. Jayesh has a question. Can we alter unit of measure of a inventory item? Mr. Jayesh, you can alter the unit of measure, but provided you can only increase the unit of measure, but you can't decrease it. Suppose inventory info stock item alter. Sorry, I'll just go to unit of measure alter. See now it is 0. I can increase to 2. If I go to box, now I can't increase to 1. It is not possible. If you make any transaction by taking this unit of measure, you can't decrease it, but you can only always increase it. Is it clear, Mr. Jayesh? Right, Mr. Mohammed Saib Akhtar Khan, group will be a fixed asset, ledgers will be vehicles, mission, etc. So same way we have a sundry creditor. Under sundry creditors we have Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. E. So these parties will be grouped under a particular group of sundry debtors. Mr. Tarun, if you want to copy paste the narration, you have to press Control Alt C to copy, Control Alt V to paste. Mr. Vinay Agarwal has a question. Can we change the decimal requirement in between the financial year? No, Mr. Vinay Agarwal, it is not possible to change the decimal places in between the financial year. As I said, you can increase it, but you can't decrease it at any given point of time. Suppose you have given us 2, if you have 4 years data, from 2 you can increase to 3, but from 2 you can't decrease to 1 at any given point of time. Let me Tuksana will explain about unlimited classification once after completing the auto backup and tally hold. Mr. Venkatesh is regarding barcode scanner printing. You can just enroll for accounting webinar so that they will explain you with regard to barcode. Mr. Banu Chandra has a query that how to delete created ledger. Mr. Banu Chandra, it is not possible to delete it. You can delete a ledger which you have created, but you can't delete a ledger which you have already used in, if you have used in any of the transactions. If you want to delete the ledger which you have not used, go for accounts info, ledger. You can go for alter, or press alt D. I'll create a dummy ledger. Demo, go further, demo alt D, enter. Is it clear, Mr. Banu Chandra? Yes, Mr. Saket, please raise your question in the chat. If it is with regard to LR number, as it is not in Tally, the LR number is not getting printed. So it will be checked and it has to be checked from the backend department. Let me start, you can get even the alias name and the stock item and the master name which you have created. So while printing, you can print both alias as well as the ledger name. I'll just show you. When you press Alt, I'll go to any of the vouchers. So when you press Alt P, F12, so here you have option called Atlas, name only or name and alias. So select name and alias, so file will print both name as well as alias as well. Mr. Praful, with regarding to creating bank account, please get enrolled for accounting webinar so that we will help you in explaining each and every option, or in the next week we have a webinar session for banking. Please get register yourself. We'll explain you how to create bank account and what are the possible options to be enabled. Mr. I'll just explain once again. I'll go to particular invoice, purchase. If for this item if you have given an alias name, press Alt P, F12. In method the use of ledger name, take name and alias. So Tally will print name as well as alias also. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? Okay. Mr. Vinay Agarwal, please get enrolled for accounting webinar so that your doubts will be clear. So in this presentation, we are not going in detail with the report. We are just showing you what are the wow features which we have given in Tally. So this is regarding to integrate accounts and inventory. Next we'll go with auto backup. See, auto backup is nothing but, so user has to, as is previously in previous releases of Tally, like in release on Tally 9, Tally 7.2, Mr. Sekes, I'll just show you the test review a little bit later. The Samskruti auto-finishing auto backup, I'll just explain how to create ledgers and group. The participants, there's a small technical problem with Tally. Now are you able to see the screen, participants? Vishati, are you able to see the Tally screen? Okay. So I was telling about auto backup. The auto backup previously in previous releases like Tally 9, Tally 7.2, user has to take the data backup manually. As well as in Tally.ERP, it is 1.81, the user has to take the data backup manually. But now we have a feature called auto backup, where Tally will take the auto backup by itself. Every day when you load the company, so Tally will take the auto backup. So from gateway of Tally, Alt F3, Alt, so you'll find the option called enable auto backup. When you enable this option, I am accepting the company. So every day when you load the company, Tally will take the data backup automatically. The user need not to go manually enter. Mr. Sekes, I'll show you the sales preview little bit later after finishing the auto backup, comparison statement and creating groups and ledgers. Is that clear? Is that okay, Mr. Sekes? So Tally, as I was telling about auto backup, Tally itself to take the auto backup on daily basis. So Tally will have last 16 versions. So today Tally takes the backup from today till the date of entry. So from tomorrow till the date of entry. Yes, Mr. Sakit, Tally in sales bill, it will not display the LR number. We are just working on it. It will be we are just working on it. I just second I'll just reply to you. Please send me your email ID. So that I just second I reply to you. This RK has a question, is auto backup for only one company or for all the companies created on Tally? Yes, Ms. RK, whatever will enable in the company alteration is only for one company. So only in this company the auto backup will be enabled. So recommended, please enable this feature in all the company. So in all the companies, whenever you load these specific companies, the Tally will be taking the data backup automatically. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? Okay. So this is regarding auto backup. So auto backup will be saved inside the inside the company folder always. This is one of the wow feature of Tally. Okay. I'll just show the auto backup once again. From gateway of Tally, Alt F3. Alter, select the company, so enable auto backup. So when you enable this option, so Tally will take the auto backup automatically. Whenever, each and every day, whenever you load the company, so Tally will take the data backup. So user need not to go manually specify the path for taking the data backup. So this is how we have enabled the auto backup for the company. Is it clear with Samskruti? Mr. Mohammed Shaib Asal Khan, this backup will be saved inside the data folder. Inside the data folder, inside the company folder, there is a file called 10,000, which you could have seen. Inside that, a file will be created by name abk.900. So next, what feature is F12. See, Alt F12 is nothing but it is to filter. Auto backups will be saved inside the company folder only in Mr. Mohammed Bakhtar Khan. If you want to save the auto backup separately, in F12, data configuration, you have option called enable auto backup copy. That means for which and all companies you enable auto backup, so those companies where one more backup will be taken in your preferred location. So here you can change the location. Say for example, out of 10 companies, for 5 companies if auto backup is enabled, then if you give the path over here, so Tally will take the backup of all the 5 companies in a particular file called TABK.900 in the particular location which we have mentioned here. Is it clear, Mr. Mohammed Shoaib Akhtar Khan? Okay. So next what feature is Alt F12. It is nothing but to filter. So if I go for display demo, in F4 I take purchase. So here I have 2 transactions. So here in the 2 transactions, as I can see only 2 transactions over here, but when there are multiple transactions and if customer wants to see only one particular transaction or transaction for a particular party or transaction based on a particular ledger, so customers can filter it. The shortcut key is Alt F12. That is range. So here I have 2 entries. Suppose I want to filter only the entries of creditors which from the day book. I'll press range, voucher, having ledger, name, containing creditor. So it is show only the ledger of creditor. So same filter option, the range option is given in your ledger screen as well. Ms. Samskruti has a question, can I take the printout of filter details? Ms. Samskruti, when I go for range, this particular range information you can't print, but after giving the range information, what are all the entries that you are able, that you can print. But this range information you can't print. You can make a note of it. So voucher, having ledger, name, and what is the name that ledger is having. If you give the name, Tally will show only those ledgers. It is nothing but it's like filtering the ledger. So this is with regarding to range. Next, what feature is Tally Vault. The Tally Vault is nothing but your data will be in encrypted format, so that your financial year and the company name will not be displayed to the user. Mr. Vinay Agarwal has a question, how can we get the details of products sold party-wise? See, if you want to see the products sold party-wise, you can go for display, statement of inventory, just a minute, display inventory book, movement analysis. Here you can go with ledger analysis, where based on ledger you will get the quantity, rate, stock, or if you want you can go with stock item wise also. So it will display party wise, unit, quantity, rate and value. This will meet your requirement. Which is clear, Mr. Vinay Agarwal? Movement inwards is nothing but purchase. In the movement outwards will be your sale. So if you go for data file, display, inventory book, movement analysis, stock item analysis. So it will show for which and all parties you have purchased or made a sale. As if I made only purchase, it is showing in movement inward. If you make a sale, it is showing movement outward. Is it clear, Mr. Vinay Agarwal? Yes, Ms. Aarti, I'll just repeat the Tally Vault once again. So Tally word password, when you enable to a company, it will be in encrypted format, so that when users see the company list, the financial year and the company name will not be shown. It will be encrypted, so that nobody can know what is the company name or for which financial year you are maintaining the data. I show you the product from gateway of Tally, Alt F3, Tally word, I will give a new Tally word password. A new company got created 10,003. So when you go for select company, the Tally word password, if you do Tally word password, it is showing in the star symbol. In the below company you can see the company name, financial year. But for this company you can't see the financial year as well as the company name. So these information will not be disclosed when you give Tally word. So this is one of the wow feature of Tally.ERP. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? And in gateway of Tally, Alt F3. When you go for Alt F3, when you are creating a new company, in the new company you can, in this particular option you can see Tally word password. But when you are going for a existing company, you have to go for change Tally word and you have to give the password. Alt F3, change Tally word. Change Tally word. Mr. Ariaran has a question. Forgetting Tally word password, can you retrieve? It is not possible to retrieve the Tally word password. Once if you forget the Tally word password, then you are supposed to create a new company and pass the transaction. Or else you have to restore the earlier backup. So it is very, very important when you give a Tally word password, you have to make a note of it anyway, so that in future if you forget, at least a note will help you in retrieving the password. In Sanskriti, for any customized question, you can write a mail to support@tallysolutions.com, so that all your questions will be answered, whether it can be customized or what, whether it is provided in default Tally. So Tally word is done. Comparison report. Comparison report on nothing but when I go to balance sheet, I can compare the report from one financial year to another financial year, or from one valuation method to another valuation method. So you can see here, Alt C, new column. You can see a column, you can add a column, Alt C column, enter. You can find like this, comparison. Go for balance sheet, Alt C. So you can see the comparison statement of valuation method. Mr. Ogamurthy, it is not possible to retrieve the Tally word password even from Tally support side. Once if you forget the Tally word password, it is not possible to break. In Sanskrit, you can just write to support@tallysolutions.com with all your requirements. The concerned team will take care of your query and they will reply you. Okay, write to the support team directly. So comparison statement, not only with this, we can compare with the valuation method also. So if you want to compare two companies, I just show you how to compare two companies. I take fixed company. So I have two companies loaded. So when I go to balance sheet, here it is the company of fixed company. Alt C, select one more company and give the specific entity, two companies financial year in one screen. But provided two companies should be loaded. Is clear, Mr. Mohammed Dr. Khan, how to compare two companies? It could be balance sheet or it could be P&L. Okay, Mr. Aarti has a query. How can I select financial year to compare? You start the, if you want to compare financial year, go to balance sheet, press Alt C, select the company, and in comment 2, give the next financial year. So you have 2 financial year data, provided you should be having the transaction. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? So this is with regarding to comparison statement. Yes, Mohammed Saib Afzal Khan, if you want to extend the period, Tally will not take the period automatically. From gateway of Tally, press Alt F2 and increase the period. It is till 31st March 2014. Give it 31st March 2015. So for another 1 more year, the financial will be increased. And if you continue in the same financial year, the opening balances will get carried forward. The closing balance will get carried forward as opening automatically. So this is regarding to comparison report. Next is export to Excel and other formats. So any report can be exported. The shortcut key is displayed above Alt E. So here you can export to any format which you require. It could be into Excel, HTML, JPEG, PDF or XML format. So required format you can export. And you can, I'm taking it as Excel. So if I export it to an Excel, you can see it will get exported to the Excel. You want take the print. So this is with regarding to exporting. So recommended format you can export. The user has all the capabilities of exporting it. Mr. Vinayag will ask a question, how can you export delivery channel register in private table format? So delivery node, go to delivery node. See private table you can find it in cell feature, but you can't find the private table for delivery node. You have to export it to an Excel through columnar. Through columnar, when you go to display daybook, therefore if I take delivery node, so what I shall get, I can go with columnar, that is the required column, and I can export or I can print it. So this is regarding to exporting to Excel and other formats. For other formats of PDF, JPEG, XML, Excel, these are other files, other formats which we have. So next is unlimited classification. So unlimited classification are nothing but you can go to accounts info, ledger, alter. See this ledger is under Sunday data. So at any given point of time you can change the classification to any other group as well. This is called as unlimited classification. Or there is one more option that I will show you. I will create a group, HR group. I will take fixed assets. Fixed assets is already there, missionary. I will take it under fixed assets. Missionary under fixed assets. Then a fixed asset, I'll press enter. So now I can create machinery 1 under machinery. So here they have unlimited classification. That means you can create a group under a different group. Especially Deepak Kumar, if you have any questions, can we please reply through chat. So machinery is under fixed asset. So machinery 1 is under machinery. So you can have unlimited classification while creating a particular group. So this is called as unlimited classification. And dynamic reclassification is at any given point of time you can change it. If you go to group, alter. So machinery 1 can come under fixed asset. So this is called as reclassification. This is called reclassification. So customer can change the group, but provided please don't change the group once after passing the transaction because it will affect even in your books of account. We start with regarding to tax structure. When you take it in the group, only one thing is that in your report it will differ. When you take it in the current liabilities, like in your balance sheet, the tax information will display. Apart from that, the configuration, everything will remain same. Yes, Mr. Mohammed Khan, you can create cutting and bending equipment under machinery. If you treat it as a fixed asset, you can create it under machinery. So dynamic unlimited classification is you can create a number of groups under a group. Dynamic reclassification means you can change the classification at any given point of time, but provided make sure that the reports are correctly displayed. So this is regarding to what features of Tally.ERP 9. So dear participants, if you have any doubt, any reply to chat, we will proceed. Dear participants, can we proceed? If yes, please reply to chat. Starting, we have few more MIS reports like balance sheet P&L, which you can see. Apart from that, you have stock register, which usually customers can see. But with regarding to more on MIS report, please get enrolled yourself for banking module and accounting and inventory module. We will discuss more about this. In our website, we have a webinar calendar. Please click on the webinar calendar. Please click on register. Please fill the information. From our side, we'll send the invitation with Sati. Mr. Santosh Kumar has a query: which format will we follow automatic BRS? Mr. Santosh Kumar, for auto BRS, we'll have delimited CSV format and Excel format, which is given preferred by the bank. Other formats are not applicable. Mr. Rameshwar has a question: what is the benefit of auto backup? The auto backup benefit is that the user needs not to manually give the path each and every day. So if he forgets also, Tally will take the auto backup on daily basis automatically. So next we'll go with surrender license. So why do we surrender the license? It is to pass the license with Tally or to retrieve the license later. And when do we surrender the Tally? When you change the Tally folder from one location to another location, like say for example if Tally is installed in C drive, and if you want to change the location from C drive to D drive, then you want to surrender the license. Or if you are formatting the system or changing the computer, you have to surrender the license. Or if there is any system crash or Windows failure, then the surrender license is important. So how do we surrender the license from product? and make sure and make a note of this participant. Whenever you want to standard the license, make sure that you have taken the data backup. So from Tally, press F12. From gateway of Tally. So from gateway to Tally, you press F12. Click on licensing. When you click on licensing, you'll have option called surrender license. Click on surrender license. You'll get the option called you are about to surrender the license. Continue yes or no. So make it as yes. So it will ask your email ID and Tally.net password. Please mention your email ID and Tally.net password. Press enter. So Tally will get surrendered successfully. So when Tally gets surrendered successfully, then we can change the system. We can format the drive. Or we can shift your Tally to some other system as well. So starting license will help you in activating or reactivating the license immediately. So reactivate license. As I said, once after starting the license, your next procedure to get the license is to reactivate. How to reactivate? So when to reactivate, as I told, when Tally folder gets deleted, as you surrender the license, Tally folder got deleted. When you change the system in the Tally surrender, when system gets crashed, so how do you surrender the license? When you open Tally, when Tally is in execution mode, I think you would have seen the startup screen. As many of the participants are familiar with the startup screen, you have to click on reactivate license. When you click on reactivate license, Tally will ask for the registered email ID and Tally.net password. Mention email ID and Tally.net password. Enter. So you press enter. You get a message of congratulations, your license is successfully reactivated. Welcome to the world of Tally.ERP. So Tally will get reactivated. Note around the customization will not be impacted with the surrender. Only one thing is that when you reactivate the license, again the customization file will start working. So when you press enter, the license will get reactivated. Then you can restore the data and you can start working. No Mr. RT, there will be no certain charges to get the license again. At any given point of time, you can surrender the license and you can reactivate it. The only one thing is that you should be having internet to reactivate and you should remember your Tally.net password to reactivate. Okay, I'll just show you how to surrender the license. So from gateway of Tally, F12, when you click on F12, you will get this configuration. Click on licensing. When you click on licensing, click on surrender license. When you click on surrender license, Tally will prompt you are able to surrender your license. Continue yes or no. Press enter or make it as yes. Tally will ask for email ID and password. Mention email ID and password. Press enter. The license will get surrendered successfully. So this is how you have to surrender the license with RT. Is it clear? Mr. Prasanna Kumar has a query. Can we use Tally when the license surrendered? Yes, Mr. Prasanna Kumar, you can use Tally when license surrendered, but Tally will be in educational mode. So when Tally is in educational mode, you can't pass the transaction on all the dates. You can pass transactions only on first, second and the month end date. That is on 31st. Only 3 days will be applicable. Mr. Mohammed Saib Afsar Khan has a query. If Tally is not used for 6 months from the date of surrendering, what will be the subscription if you reactivate again for 6 months? Mr. Mohammed Saib Afsar Khan, once when you reactivate the Tally license, from that day the subscription will be for 1 year. If you use or if the Tally is not used and if the Tally is surrendered also, from the date of activation, it will be for 1 year. Mr. Tarun, there is no such rule that you have to have subscription for surrendering reactivation. If you have Tally.net subscription, you can get the latest release. Otherwise, you can be in the existing release and you can use the existing Tally as well. So this is regarding to reactivate license. Next is self-support. So self-support we have local health and online health. Here you can see the option called health. Local health. When you click on local health is a context sensitive health and extract help on topics related to the current screen in Tally.ERP 9. If you click help button and select local health, based on the screen from where we have clicked on help, information about the screen will be displayed for inference. That means when you click on local health, I'll be showing the product. See, when you don't have the reference file, that is, will be a help file. When you don't have the reference file in Tally, it will ask for you to download. In case, if you have the reference file, it will open the reference manual. So we can give the keyword, so the Tally will display the content which you can see and which will help you in passing the transaction or viewing the report as well. Mr. Prasanna Kumar, if system suddenly crashes before starting the license, then you have to surrender the license from control center. You have to surrender the license from control center, then reactivate. So this is regarding to local health. So when it comes to local health, as I said, if you have the reference file, you can click on the reference file and you can give the information. There is one more option called online health. This option helps you to access the online health available on the knowledge base, which contains frequent asked questions, troubleshooting articles on specific topics, tips to quickly use Tally.ERP 9, case studies, and need basic articles from time to time. So, if you go for online health, I'll give us data error. So, Tally will display all the data errors. So, when you click on this article, error message, external related data, key message CSF error from the client machine. So, when you click on this, you'll find what is the possible solution. So, when you follow this checklist, when you get these errors, the solution, when you follow this checklist, the problem will be resolved. So, you will not get any error. So, this is called as online health. Then online health, whatever keyword you give, based on the keyword, you find the content. If you give licensing, so you find FAQs on licensing error code, introductory licensing, how do you surrender, how do you reactivate the license, the procedure, error code, description, all the options will be available over here. If you go for introduction to Tally.ERP 9, you can see how to reactivate, what is licensing, a brief introduction is given. So user can give any keyword and they can see the content. So when you click on these articles, you find in detail. So Tally.ERP licensing on Windows 7 operating system. So when you are using Windows 7 operating system, how can you activate Tally.ERP? So this is regarding to online health. Next, assisted services. So you can contact your point of purchase or nearest Tally service partner. Mr. Prabhat, Manish has a question, can I use my data copies of pen drive on someone else's system? Mr. Prabhat, it is recommended to keep the data in the local drive, but not on the pen drive. If you want to use your data, you can take it in external hard disk and you can use it, but not on the pen drive, because when you use the data in the pen drive, you'll find frequent virus content in the pen drive and the data may get corrupted also. So pen drive is not suggestible. So assisted service is nothing but you can contact the point of purchase. That means from whom you have purchased the Tally package, you can contact him or the nearest Tally service partner. They will give the support. Mr. Kamal, next week we have a webinar session on release 4.8. Please get enroll yourself on live commodity so that we'll discuss in detail. So when you go to our website, you'll find the partner search. So you can give the location where you stay. Like we have given a Mangala, Bangalore, Karnataka. So there you'll find the list of Tally service partners which you can see in the screen. So you can, when you click on this particular partner, when you click on that balloon symbol, you'll find the details like partner name, partner phone number, partner email ID, everything. Let me start here. I just share you the website where I can find where to see the webinar. At the end of this session, I'll just show you the option and I'll share you the link as well. So when you click on the button, on the balloon symbol, you'll find the email ID. You'll find the email ID, you'll find the contact details so that you can contact the partner when you find any difficulty in the Tally. Post issues from product support center. So from product support center, you can post issues. I just show you in product how to do it. So when you go for support center, in the Tally screen you have something called support center. Click on support center. So when you click on support center, open new issue. So it's not that you can only call the partner, you can even send a mail to partners. Here you can go with new service partner. So in whichever location you have the partner, location given Bangalore. So you find the partners who are available in the Bangalore. So you take the partner called BRS Solution. So we can type your query. So subject data error. In the description, this is just an example which I am showing to you. Opening the Tally in error message. So when you type this information and when you press enter, this information will go to BRS Tally, BRS Total Solution. They will check your issue and they will reply through mail. So this communication will go to the partner through mail. They will reply to your mail. Once after accepting, you can see when you accept it will go to the partner. So when partner gives any reply, you will find it in your support screen. You will find below the support screen. So whatever solution is there, the partner will reply to you, seeing that it can resolve the problem. So, if you want to post the query to support center, you can post it. Our partners will help you in resolving your problem. So, which is showing in the screen, when you press enter, accept, it will go to the partner. Partner will give the service. So, this is the associate services which will be given by the partner through mail. Next, in case if you have any queries in Tally, you can mail to support@tallysolutions.com. So you mail to support@tallysolutions.com. You will get the reply as well as within 2 business working hours you will get the reply. Mr. Yogita, if you have any queries regarding to stock, please get enroll yourself for accounting in inventory. We will discuss your query in detail and we will solve your problem. Or else you can write your queries to support@tallysolutions.com so that your problem will be resolved. So if you want to chat with our experts, then you can chat with www.tallysolutions.com. If any queries you have, you can just chat with support. If you have any queries, you can just write to support@tallysolutions.com. If you want to chat, you can chat with www.tallysolutions.com. Or you can call to our toll-free number. The toll-free number is 1800 200 8859. Another one is 08026438240. Please make a note of it, and if you have any doubts, please call to our toll-free number or write a mail to our support. They will reply you. So any questions you have, please raise through chat. So any questions regarding to this webinar session, please raise through chat. If any other queries you have, please write a mail to our support, which I shown in the previous screen. You can call or you can mail it. Let me start. I'll just share the webinar site where you can where to register. So any questions you have other participants, please reply to chat. Surely the recorded webinar has been shared to everyone. So I'll just show you. Mr. Let's make a note where to get registered for webinar. So when you go to our home page, you have to click on this option. Mr. Please make a note in our website. Below this you'll find something called More. Click on this option. Website update. So showing the new tab. Will be easy. Ms. Sati, please give me your email ID. I'll send you the entire procedure of how to get registered for webinar. We are getting some technical problems, so I'm unable to show you the information. Yeah, you can just see it. See register for webinar. In our website, you can find in the reference register for webinar. Click on this option. When you click on this option, you'll find what are all the webinars we have in the current month. You can just click on register. Here you will find the webinar calendar. Here you have to click on register. When you click on register, it will ask for few information which you are supposed to provide. Provide it and click on submit. So you get the invitation from our end, so that you can attend our webinar session. Is it clear, Ms. Aarti? Okay. So any questions? We are just winding the session. Thanks for all the participants for attending the session. I think the webinar session was informative. Thanks for all the participants. If you have any queries, please write a mail to support. On this we will reply you. Okay, sure. Sure, I will be sharing you the training video also. Thanks for all the participants for attending the webinar session.